Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize for not uploading this yesterday. I have been extremely busy. I have a lot going on in my own personal life right now, which is all good. It's all shifting and sorting and whatnot, but I've been really busy, and I've also had back-to-back readings, private readings as well. So I do apologize for the delay in the upload. Thank you for everyone reaching out going, oh, miss your videos, where are your videos? Oh, I'm here now, no stress. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. I hope you are all taking very good care of yourselves. We are in Mercury retrograde right now, so a lot of people are experiencing a contrast in energies. So I'm hoping today that once again, Spirit can come through with the goods and provide us with what they believe we need to hear right now. If you do want to know something that's personal to you, please feel free to click the link down below and book in for a private reading with me. I'm only too happy to help you. But for today, we are tapping once again into the mass conscious collective energies. I believe like attracts like. So the fact that you are going to be watching this, or the fact that you may stumble across it, that normally indicates that there is something in this that you're meant to hear right now. So the information I'm about to provide is very general. Everybody's asking for something different. Everyone needs something different. So take what you wish. Take what you need, leave the rest. If today's reading doesn't suit you at all, feel free to jump over onto my Facebook page, because I do the same thing typically every Thursday night at around 6 or 7 p.m. We have just entered daylight savings time. So I know a lot of my watchers or followers are from Brisbane, Queensland and other places. So I'm going to try and do it at a time where most people, if they want to, they can get on live. So yeah. So check that out. There may be something in that for you as well. So twice a week I tend to offer this just to say give my thanks. I love being of service to Spirit. So yeah, I'm going to get into it. I've just literally come out of another private reading, so I'm in high vibe mode. I'm struggling to find my words in the 3D reality. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to ask Spirit to use all my senses safely, securely and full protection to offer the mass conscious collective something that we need to hear right now. Something that they feel we need to keep an eye out for. Maybe a nice positive prediction. Who knows? Who knows in little Dan Dan's world over here. So yeah, I'm going to start off using the Moonology. Please know that there's no time frame on this either. So even if today's video doesn't suit you, it might actually be really good for you in a couple of weeks' time, because I am a psychic. This stuff is fortune telling stuff. It's future stuff. So it's not usually until it happens that, you know, people go, oh, she said that. All right, so the first card we got in the Moonology is, what is it? Work through your fears. Work through your fears. Mercury retrograde. A lot of things are going to be coming up. That's what I typically get really busy at this time of year, or these times of periods, because people are going through their contrast, which means they're actually experiencing things that they don't want. And the trick is to shift that into things that you do want by using your thoughts, feelings, and making better choices and decisions for yourself. So if you are working through your fears right now, kudos to you. I get it. I understand how tough that can be. So it's really important that you go really easy on yourself, especially over the next couple of weeks. Next couple of weeks. So I do feel like there's a lot of people that are being stung by this energy, so to speak. So let's get a couple more. Because when I'm tapping into that energy, because I'm picking up in the collective consciousness, I feel like there is a relief coming for everybody on a mass conscious scale. But I also feel the pinch of this. I feel the little niggling things that may be in people's vibrations that are sort of holding them up or causing them physical discomfort or something of that nature. So sometimes if I go quiet and I look like a deer in the headlights when I'm doing readings, it's just because I'm trying to articulate the feeling or the emotion that they're trying to give me. We do have don't let pride get in your way. So there is still a battle of wills, a battle of heads at the moment. The real life example is vaccination, no vaccination, blah, 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 blah. So please don't let pride get in your way. Stand your ground. If you make a choice not to get it, stand your ground, follow the rules, do what's laid out in front of you, because at the end of the day, that is the consequence of your choice. You can't dodge that, but the only thing you have power over is the way you feel through it. Please limit the influence around you of people, places, or things that are trying to make you feel guilty, make you feel bad, that question you in any way. It is a time of conviction, they just said, so it's really important that you make choices and decisions for your own life. We are being prepared for a clean slate, if I can best explain that. So like I say before, if you are experiencing contrast or you're fearful of something, I find the best thing to face your fear with is to have a plan, is to have a goal, is to have a dream, is to have a desire. Because if you have to make certain choices or decisions from this moment forth in your life and you don't want your pride to get in your way, it's really important that you have something to work for. So if a decision or choice comes up for you, you'll know whether it's in alignment with where you're going or whether it's a decoy or somewhere where it's going to keep you nice and comfy in your old comfort zone. It's not really going to raise you up. So it's kind of like if you want to open up a business and you've got a shop in mind and you've got the money there and you want to go buy a shop or something, and then someone offers you a job at in a farm stable. It's kind of like, well, I have no intention on staying in a farm, so you'll say no to that, and you'll continue with your dream, so to speak. That's probably the worst analogy known to man, but I feel like I've spoken to 30,000 words today already. But you know what I mean. If you don't have a goal and you don't plan, you plan to fail. And especially don't let your pride get in your way. You need to stand in your conviction right now with your choices and decisions. If it's not necessarily today, it's going to be coming up for you. We do have conclusions of within reach as well, comes up all the time. So we are going to reach a conclusion with this. The date today, I think I've been preaching about October 16th. So let's see what happens after that. But they just told me around November 12th with this one. So mid-November, there is a conclusion that's going to come within reach. So they just told me the words freedom and liberty. So some sort of freedom, oh my God, freedom and liberty is going to come into your life in some way, whether you create this yourself or whether the government do something. I'm not too sure what this is, but please know that conclusions are within reach. So don't let your pride get in your way. Stick to your guns, stand in your conviction, and really work through those fears so it doesn't affect you emotionally, especially emotionally or especially physically, because I know a lot of people are having high blood pressure, they're having heart palpitations, they're having byproducts of the way they feel. So I always say go to the doctor if you think there's something more sinister going on, but for the mass conscious that I'm reading for, I've got a feeling more so that how your physical self is a byproduct of what's going on within you emotionally. So I would really check that out. Once again, it's time to release negativity. So have a self-check and see what you're holding on to right now. Most definitely, it's time to release negativity and work through your fears. So 2 massive cleansing cards, things that you need to do, so to speak, followed by do not let pride get in your way. I'm going to be really honest. I had to take a minute on this for a sec because I've got a feeling that if it's not something that you're creating in your own reality, so to speak, I've got a feeling it's more so with external factors, external people, external beliefs. I've got a feeling this is something that the external influences are influencing me with, so to speak, and that's the energy that I don't like. So if that's you, you may have to distance yourself from family, friends, or people just for a little while until this dust settles, so to speak, until this conclusion comes within reach. You may have to get off social media for a little bit or get out of groups that keep bantering on about the injustice that is this world. It's there, it's reality, but once you make a choice, you've got to take the consequence of your choice. So if you're not double vaxxed in New South Wales, we can't go anywhere at the moment unless we're going to the doctor or we're going to a chemist or we're going to an essential service. So we can't do anything right now and businesses are going to hurt. I understand that, but don't allow the external gravity weigh heavily on your heart. Please don't get into the debate about it. I can only give you a specific because that's what's happening in my corner of the world. You take it as you wish for your life, but it's really time. The only way you can get through this time is to stand by your conviction, do a life check, and once again, make sure that you're focused on your goals and your dreams and your desires, and know that conclusions are within reach. We do have, look at that, expect powerful change. It's been coming up for months. So there is a big powerful change that is coming for us all. I would predict mid-November for the mass conscious. It is very powerful. It is very powerful. That's why the restlessness is so intense right now. Absolutely. Your dreams need a practical plan. Couldn't get any more clearer than that. And look, at the end of the day, so much happens to us sometimes on individual levels that's so quick that our plans may change from week to week to week. 2 weeks ago, I had a plan for my business. I had a plan for this. I had a plan for that. I had this plan down pat. I was getting into the feeling space of loving it and enjoying it before I already have it and all that sort of stuff. And then on Monday, my landlord rang and said, I've sold the apartment. You need to move. And so that plan that I had actually went out the window. And yes, it caused a day or two of chaos because it's kind of like, well, that wasn't part of the plan. So once again, don't get attached to your plan, so to speak, but at least use it as a goal. But in the end, it turns out he rang back today and said that he's not selling now and that we get to stay for another 8 to 10 months. So like I say, plans change all the time, but it's not what happens to you, it's how you handle it. So just stay a little bit flexible too right now. We do have meditate and contemplate. So once again, have kind of a plan ABC, if you can, in your life. Because I think if you still want it to some degree, sometimes it's not about how it actually arrives in your life. It's the fun of the journey along the way. So make sure that you take some time to meditate and contemplate. That's definitely going to soothe your soul and release yourself of any physical discomforts that you have right now, especially if you're letting pride get in your way. I'd release pride and replace it with conviction right now. I would distance myself away from external influences that are trying to sway me in any other direction, because if we keep participating in this energy and we keep experiencing this discord as individuals, it's going to affect us not only mentally and emotionally and all that, but it's going to attack us physically as well. So, it's time to clean up the spiritual energy part of self, that's for sure. Expect this powerful change because it's been coming up in every reading and it's coming. It's definitely coming. We do have the Eight of Swords in the tarot. Once again, I'm not reading the tarot card meaning. I'm using it as a timeline for spirit to keep my story straight. But this is this opportunity that's coming. This is that powerful change. He's sort of standing over there, as you can see, sort of standing over there going, what you going to do? What you're going to do, you're going to follow the light, or you're going to continue vibrating in the dark and hang around the dark stuff. As you can see, the person in the middle who feels and believes that they are restricted or limited in some way, it's easier for them to stay over and listen to the dark side, be influenced by the darker side of people, the negativity, the negative Nellies, the party poopers, those sort of people who think they know everything. That's what's happening right now, and they're really asking for the majority of you to shift out of that and start taking some control back into your life, because there is a positive force. They just told me to say positive force of nature. So whether this is something that's nature driven that may help people get a new perspective, or something wonderful is going to come into your life, could be that. There is a positive change coming for all of you, and it's so important right now for us to stay as in alignment as we can with it. Look, yes, we do. The King of Swords here. This is this can be yourself, about standing up in your own power, gaining the balance in your life that you need by using your sword and cutting out the bullshit and standing your ground. A lot of people are going to be stepping up into their own sort of leadership role. So whether this is leadership of your own life and taking control of your own life, or whether this is you actually stepping up into a leadership role in your business or company or firm or whatever. If this isn't you per se, this could be someone coming into your life that holds these qualities. This person is very grounded, they're very strong, they're very businesslike, they're very assertive. It could be just, it's a masculine energy, so it could be male or female. It doesn't matter about gender or anything like that. But if you need stability right now, you need help with anything, please call out for it, because there's someone waiting in the wings to help you with it. So yeah, you're either the apprentice that is sort of stepping up into their power and starting to get a bit more control of their life and not allowing external influences to feel like they have any emotional or energetic power over you, so to speak. So energy vampires, whatever people believe in. So yeah, we need to clean up our thoughts. We definitely need to hop out of pessimism and get back into optimism, so to speak. So what else have we got? I love that energy. It's actually funny because I'm not religious by any means, but they just told me that Jesus will visit. Jesus will visit. So I take that as a mass conscious collective, is that it's our higher power. Someone who you believe in. It could be a guide, God, Jesus, whatever you believe in, a higher source stepping in right now to help us with this. But they literally just said Jesus is coming. So, yeah, I'll leave that at that because I'm not religious. I don't know anything about it. But we do have the Page of Wands. Here we go. New chapters, my loves. New chapters. I will say that we're all about 2 or 3 weeks away from a whole new chapter. I say to everybody in my personal readings that we have this book of life. We've been given this book of life and we have free will. We can live this book, live out the story, write the story, all that as we wish. We all have free will. I think a lot of you are ending a chapter in this book of life and you are just about to start a new one. That's why they want to pull me back to that your dreams need a practical plan. We need to start writing a new story about how our future is going to be. Please know that sometimes plans aren't always permanent. So you will continuously, for the rest of your life, have to create new plans, create new ideas. I think I've started and stopped and started over about 429 times this year because there were so many events, there were so many experiences that, you know, I didn't necessarily create for myself, but it happened to other people around me, so to speak. So, yeah, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to say, you know, this isn't working. I need to stop. I need to take a breather and I need to start over. Don't be ashamed in that. Because they just said quitters. And what I hate about this human species is just because someone tries something and it doesn't work out for them, so they readjust themselves and they try something new and they're maybe doing it 20, 40, 50 times a month. Who cares? At least they're moving forward. At least they're doing something. I hate it when people accuse other people and judge other people for being quitters. You know, they don't follow anything through. They quit before it even this. And yes, that happens sometimes. That happens. But I don't think that's happening for the people that I'm reading for. I feel like if you've got someone externally that's judging you because, you know, you think you love to paint and then you paint for 2 weeks and go, you know what, it's not really floating my boat right now. I might go on a pottery. And you choose something else. That's not quitting. That's smart. You're moving yourself up. You're expanding. I feel like I'm getting really lightheaded right now. So a lot of you are being asked to get into your creative flow and your creative potential, because I feel like a lot of you are holding yourself back and it's because of these external people. Excellent. So Six of Swords represents to me a person who is convicted, a person who is confident, a person who is lining their ducks up in a row, a person who is actually going to allow the universe to take them where they need to go right now. They are going to find a more peaceful way of dealing with things. And here's the Empire. This could be to represent a move of a house, a changing of the job, success in business, whatever you are, what's in your plan and what's in your goal. Here it is over here. You can see they're not quite here yet. I need to soothe my emotion. I need to soothe my emotions. I need to get a little bit more focused. I need to keep my eye on the prize and then I will get there. And you will get a whiff of this energy. You'll get a taste of it from this moment forth till probably mid-November. I've been saying to everybody anyway, and I've been getting this message myself, that a lot of us need to just ride the rest of the year out. We just need to settle and soothe ourselves and create a plan. You may want to start doing your vision boards. We're only a couple of months off New Year's. So I would start doing that, and because I honestly feel like, and I've been getting this in private readings for everyone, that 2022 is going to be our kick-ass year. I firmly believe in that. So you are setting sail, maybe in a whole new direction as well. You've got the Page of Swords. This is a release card to me. Some of you are just starting this release sort of process. You have been encouraged to be honest with yourself and be honest with others and use positive communication to express your needs. If you have trouble doing that, then journal, write it down on a piece of paper, know and trust, and have faith in the universe that they are hearing you. The angels are working around us at the moment. I just saw a couple of angels like doing little pirouettes around me, so to speak. So keep your faith. So some of you are, look what we got here. We got the Page of Wands, which is taking that leap, moving forward. The grass is green on the other side for me. I've got my balls back. I'm in this masculine energy and I'm moving forward. But then I've got the people in the Swords energy that are just starting to cut out the crap from their lives. And, you know, this takes a lot of strength. This takes a lot of, a lot of balls to do it. But it's up to you whether you want to do it. All I can say is that no matter which way you are, there is going to be a payoff. A powerful change is going to happen. Your dreams do need a practical plan. And your conclusions are within reach. So are you going to start a whole new karmic cycle as you are and keep attracting the same things that you're attracting right now? Or are you going to make some choices and changes? You may want to hire a coach or a mentor or something of that nature to get you going in a different direction that's more in alignment with you. I'm not sure what that is, but there's definitely someone around you who's going to come in and influence you in a positive way. So Make sure you remember where you're focusing on. Look at that, strength, yeah. We just need to tap into our strengths. A lot of us don't give ourselves enough credit for how strong we really are. So Spirit is saying, please tap into your strengths right now. Let down some of those guards. Let down some of those walls. Stop fighting more so. Stop fighting. Stop debating. This to and fro negative cycle of, it just doesn't get you anywhere. I feel like I'm in a room with my family on the other side, and my family aren't like this, so it's unfamiliar to me. But you know, I got a feeling that this is kind of like a to and fro thing that just goes round and round and round in circles, and all it's doing is causing emotional discord in everyone and aggravation and stuff. And then we hold on to that, and then and then that affects. It's like a domino effect. It affects everything, especially our physical and mental health. So if that's you, I would be stepping out. I'd be stepping out of that for sure. We have money from work. You beauty. If you have been chipping away at something, it's going to pay off for you, most definitely. This is money from work. A lot of you may get a pay rise. A lot of you may get a promotion of some sort. There is definitely more money coming in. There's more money to be made. So the only shift there they're sort of showing me is that you may have to do things a bit of a different way. But I feel like it's going to pay off. That's money from work. That's money from your own ideas. If you're at work, if you are working for the man, so to speak, and you have a really brilliant idea, I'd put it forward because I feel like you're going to get recognised for that. We've got the 8 of Cups. It's time to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. I'm telling you now, you do it. You can see the 3 cups standing there. Well, I can see 3. I didn't see those. I'm just looking at the 3 there because they told me you release 3 things and then you'll receive things back threefold. But you've got to follow your intuition. You know what's right and wrong for you. You know what you need to walk away from. The reasons why people don't is different for everybody. But I've got a really strong feeling, and I'm really highly encouraging you that if you can find a way to do it, you're going to absolutely love what's on the other side for you. I'm seeing gold coins drop in front of me now. I feel like there's better relationships around me. I feel like my health is improving. It's like a flipping of the coin. It really is. It's like a flipping of the coin. It's really, yeah, look at that. Now we've got the King of Wands. This is my empire. This is the life I'm creating for myself. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I feel like this is the 6 to 8 months prediction for everyone who's watching this. If you are adamant to create the lifestyle that you desire for yourself, especially when it comes to law of attraction, get amongst it, and you create a plan for yourself and you keep your eye on the prize, you really avoid negative external influences in your life to the best that you can. If you can't, especially when it's family, you know, you're better off to soothe yourself in your mind, and while they're having a go at you, you just sit there and go, you know what? You're a beautiful human being. I love you where you are. Take the higher ground. Soothe yourself. Only look after yourself. If they want to stay in their little anger mong pit, I don't know if that's not even a place, but anyway, if they want to stay and stew in the injustice of the world or, you know, the choices that you make, what can you do about that? Are you really going to stop your life and stop yourself moving forward and growing and expanding as a person you are because of what other people say to you? No. Come on now. You're better than that. You're better than that. They just told me proof will be in the pudding. So if they don't believe you, the proof will be in the pudding. We do have a 7 of Wands here. This is internal chaos. It's kind of like I want to move forward and all that, but I've got an internal chaos. Look, that's a hard card. I would actually recommend getting a healing, getting a reading, going to a counsellor, do something that will give you some clarity, because I do feel this heavy in the pit of my stomach. It's not just, you know, Barry broke up with me last week and I'm feeling all down and out. This is like, to me, like trauma. It's almost traumatic, so to speak. So if that's you, please seek the professional help that you need, because it's shown up earlier. There is someone out there that will help you with this. Or this can also, if it's not the trauma, because I'm reading for 2 different energies, you pick which side you're on. This could also be your motivation coming back. This could be you talking yourself into being bigger, being better, and then actually physically doing it. So that, yeah, it could go either way, but it's quite a good, I know it looks dangerous, but it's kind of a good message to say that you do what you feel you need to do right now to soothe your soul and the chaos and the conflict. If you don't know how, get help to do that. Once you do that, things are going to happen really fast for you, and abundance, joy, love, whatever it is that you're asking for, that's so much more high vibe, it's going to come back to you threefold. And it's going to happen within the next 6 to 8 months. So from this moment forth to June next year, to maybe the end of September or whatever. The pace is going to be different because it depends on where your momentum is. Contract, stability, marriage, weddings, births, anything with a contract, positive sign. What I love about this most is it's about security and stability in my life. So if you are struggling to know what it is exactly that you want right now, our guidance for you is to tap in the feeling space of it only. So you can sit down and write a list. In my journal, I write all the time. All right, I'm enjoying this freedom-based lifestyle. I enjoy the comfort of my own surrounds. I enjoy the stability and security that comes to me from all angles. You go into the feeling of it without having the specific, and the universe can take care of the rest. The universe will take care of the rest. They know what you've put out in your they know what you've put in your vortex. They know what your dreams and your desires are, but they're just waiting for you to get out of your head, get into your emotional space a little bit about it, and line yourself up with it. Absolutely, but please know stability and security is coming. Yeah, look at that. That's a very similar card to this one. Here we are at the moment. We're lining our ducks up in a row. We're feeling confident. We're standing in our conviction. We're keeping our eye on the prize. It's over there. It's waiting. It's just waiting for us to soothe our emotions a little bit, waiting for us to go with the flow a little bit more. But then we got the Nine of Wands. So I know this probably looks like a worse looking card, but this is action to me, baby. This is like the lights have been turned on and I'm ready to go home. This is my ships are going to get sailing. So a lot of you in the next 3 to 4 months, your boat is about to set sail. You've lined your ducks up in a row. You've trusted in the universe. You're going with the flow of things. You're only saying yes to things that add value to your life. You're saying no to the things that don't. You're distancing yourself from any people, places, things, or thoughts that no longer serve your purpose. You're trusting in the divine. You're not letting pride get in your way. You're taking time out to meditate and tap into that strength of yours, and you're creating a plan. Do your vision boards as well, and you're in expectation of this positive change, because it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. Yep, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Here's the Happy Family card. So whatever your white picket fence looks like to you, that's what's going to happen. There's money coming into the home. There's love being reignited. There are, if you're single, there's new relationships coming. If you are wanting to get up the duff, not me. But if that's you, if you want to extend on your family, that's a possibility too. Like I say, this card gives me an overall feeling that if you just drop the bullshit and accepted the good shit, then it is inevitable. It's coming. It's coming, no ifs, no buts, but you just got to get out of your own way. Got to get out of your way with this energy here. Feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you can't get it, feeling like being influenced by others too much. It is what's happening to you rather than what's going on with yourself maybe. So frustrating, isn't it? So frustrating. All right, so I'm going to get into some oracles to wrap this up. We've got waves of prosperity. So like I said, this is the abundance coming in for you guys. You can have as much or as little as you like. It's totally up to you. New abundance and exciting new opportunities wash over you now. This is coming up, guys. I'm guaranteeing you, I'm probably one of the most high vibe people that you could possibly meet, and even I'm feeling the shit show right now. So much contrast, so many more new choices that we need to make. A lot of confusion, and it's in the community, and it's thick, and it's hard, and it's very overwhelming. But what we can do right now is we can have those sea salt baths. We can go for a nice walk. We can play with our pets. We can actually communicate with positive, upbeat people that we know in our life. We can actually go, they just told me, catalogue shopping. So even if you don't have the financial flow to actually buy something new for yourself, go there in your mind. Go through the catalogue, go for a bit of a shop. Do anything but entertain this crap. That's how you release the negativity, and that's how you don't let the pride get in your way, and that's how you work through your fears. Absolutely, because there's waves of prosperity coming. Yep, Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, so every project you touch begins to gold. Be very careful, because what you think about comes about. Whether you like it or not, it's a law of attraction. Please know that if you are putting positive steps forward, it's going to work out for you. The new friendships. I do. I feel like a lot of people are releasing old friends, old relationships, older energies, especially if they're not stepping up to the plate, so to speak. Yep, you got new friendships. Make a date for a play with 1 or 2 of your friends as well. You got tranquility. Like I say, rest right now. Rest, relax, create a plan. Get help if you need it. Most definitely. Really look after your physical self. Make sure that you create that balance. because life is about to take off, because the conclusions we want are within reach, and you want to be vibrationally ready for them for when they come. They just said one more, so we'll go, and look at that, wait. Just wait, guys. Please don't feel like you're being lazy, you're being counterproductive, you're not going to get what you need. Please just don't go there. Don't go there, because I'm telling you, it's damn well coming. It's damn well coming. Look at it all. It's all coming. And it depends on what you're asking for. But this is us at the moment. We're preparing. We're in poised mode. Absolutely. So I hope that all made sense. Please know that I love you all so much. I will be back on my Facebook page. You'll have to just like and keep an eye on my Facebook page for when that's going to be. I'm creating lots of shifts in my own life too. So you're not alone. You're not alone. But if you need some support, please book in for a reading with me. I do even do 1-question email readings. So if you just want to know one thing in particular, you know, will Bob and I work out? I don't know. Please take the opportunity to invest in yourself and allow me to help you move forward in some way. All right, guys, I'll be back next week, if not sooner. Please know that I love you all. Spirit always have our back. And I want to thank you all so much for all your support. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.